Hi there. I am a patient of Brandy Moreno and Dr. Martin Bales, and I have had symptoms of IBS or been diagnosed with IBS since teenager, early 20s. And I've on and off, I go through it. So the last 4 months, I have been having really bad symptoms. I have had, and I've been to almost every doctor. I continue to go to doctors, my primary care, other doctors. Nobody could figure it out. Went to the GI doctor. All they do is pretty much give me a piece of paper with IBS symptoms and what to eat and what not to eat. But I've done everything like that, and it hasn't worked. For 4 months, I've had ongoing diarrhea. So I would be okay, and then 2 days, every 5 days, 7, 10, whatever, I would have diarrhea. Not only diarrhea, but really bad, severe cramping before the diarrhea. So I would feel it, and I was afraid to go anywhere. My whole life was put on hold because of this. I'm used to being active. So I gained weight. I just pretty much in bed with the sheets, pulled up because I just didn't want to go anywhere. I felt lousy. My quality of life was extremely diminished. And then finally, Brandy tells me, why don't you see Dr. Bales? We've tried everything else. So I did. At this point, I was desperate. It sounded, this thing sounded like voodoo science to me, but I didn't care because I just needed something. So I did the F-Scan first. And sure enough, things came up that I had. He asked me, have you gotten over a cold? And I said, well, yes, exactly, last week. End of last week. So I knew that was on. Then he says to me, you have a dog? And I said, yes. So there was some kind of dog bug I had that spiked up. So it registers the frequencies of bugs that live in your tract, or parasites or viruses. So the scan detected the virus, it detected the dog bug, and it detected E. coli, high levels of E. coli and salmonella. And what's weird is that I had already been tested for salmonella maybe 2.5, 3 weeks prior in my blood, negative. Same with E. coli, negative. So he had actually identified it when I had already been tested negative for them. I was impressed with that. So we did the Firefly procedure, and all it was is just basically running the scan over my stomach, my abdominal area for 5-10 minutes, and nice and warm. And lo and behold, I go home, no more diarrhea. I mean, that day it stopped, that exact day. And since then, I have not had a bout of diarrhea at all. So I continue to come here because I do suffer from a little bit of bloating, and that may be residual, but my diarrhea is gone. So I'm a believer. I've been telling everybody about it that I know. So if you're out there and you're living with this kind of condition, you got to have this done. You got to get it done. Thank you.